When I look, what do I see? Something appears that was not seen before. It changes. Or do I change?
That if you go deep and experience something which is true and tangible, and that you have information what life itself is about, you don't forget those things.
Hello and welcome to Meeting Point. When I look, what do I see? Something appears that was not seen before. It changes. Or do I change?
So my name's Akasaka, and I'm exhibiting here with Jaakko Autio, who's another artist that I met on an artist residence in Finland. And we discovered that we have some similarities around how we think about art and how we practice art, although our media can be very different. So we decided we would like to collaborate. There are many meeting points where we can have these experiences in life generally. And so I think it's good in this exhibition that we show many different ways of experiencing this kind of meeting point that I've been talking about. So in this exhibition, I've got two kinds of works really, and two different processes of making. With one way of working, I'm training the mind to calm itself and then allow a kind of spontaneous happening to occur on the paper. Some people call this flow. I prefer to use the word spontaneous presence. It's an interaction between the materials and the artist, and to an extent there's a letting go to allow the medium to do what it wants to do, if you like. The other kind of works are more to do with a mindfulness practice of contemplation that is aided by repetition of a mark, usually a very sort of small line, and that those lines then build up into something which has the possibility to create more than the sum of its parts. And I would call that presence in an artwork. So the more present I am to that repetitious mark making, the more opportunity there is for presence to be communicated through that materiality.
To me, these artworks in this exhibition, joint exhibition, is about that. These are like small traces, marks from like dimension or lifestyle or inner conviction. That's worth. What's the word? Well, at least it's good to linger with these qualities. I think it makes people's lives healthy. It took me a month to use Python code and to make this digital double. It took me 20 years of meditation to understand and to rely on my inner experiences. And with this experience, I was able to create this digital double and draw or program all this into my digital twin. I don't need to make any proofs about the invisible, that the invisible exists. It doesn't make any sense to me. We do this to take this mundane society level to a little bit higher. And it's really important to remember the value of aesthetic experiences. And by aesthetic, I don't mean just beauty, but senses. And to remember that it's us who experience life.
A meeting point is a place of connectivity. And we live in an increasingly polarized world, which emphasizes a false sense of separation between us as humans and between humans and the more than human world. And I think this, if there's a possibility of an experience of interconnectedness to take place through an artwork, I think that's something that's very much needed today.